Annika, welcome to my channel. So I did this look today during the day and I was going to the mall with Rihanna. That's why my forehead looks so big because I put my hair back. I had filmed the video, but then my microphone wasn't plugged in, so I was like, okay, whatever, I'll film it on a different day. And then I got home and I was like, I should probably just film it now. And so I took off one side. So I already had this side done from this morning. So I just took off this side and redid this side for you. As you guys know, I'm really lazy when it comes to video. Shit, I didn't even set my face. I'm using the Kodi Airspun powder.
Where's your beauty blender at?
I don't know. Oh, this is gonna be like a kind of like a pinky purpley glittery eye. So yeah, if you enjoy. Pop it! So my hair is in braids and my forehead looks really big. So for eye primer, I'm gonna be using the Essence I Heart Color. I'm gonna be using the Essence I Heart Color Intensifying Eye Primer because when you're using like colorful eyeshadows and you don't use an eye primer, it kind of makes your eyelid pink, as you can low-key see. The pigment kind of like sinks onto your eye. So now, oh my god, I have a pimple. For eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. This is amazing. It's one of the only colorful eyeshadow palettes that I have. And whenever I want to do something really funky, fun, and fresh like the kids do, I pull out this palette just like I pull out my fucking dick. Guys, my pull-out game is so strong. Woo! Oh, we're gonna be using this Quivange brush. It's just like a normal crease brush, and we're gonna be taking the shade Bori in this palette, which is just like a light pink. It does have little glitters in it, but you can't really tell like once it's actually on your face. And I'm putting this in my crease as my transition color. So we're just kind of like putting this everywhere, and that's why you want to make sure that you have the eye primer everywhere, because if you don't, you're going to show up to school the next day with pink fucking eye and people aren't going to want to touch you. Then we're going to be taking the shade Zobo. What? That's cultural appropriation. We're going to be taking the shade Zobo, which is like purple. And we're going to be putting that into the crease so that we can kind of deepen it a little bit. Now we're going to be mixing the shade Zobo with the shade Makeda. M-A-K-E-D-A. Makeda is like dark purple-y kind of color. We're mixing those two just to, I don't know, really making sure that it's all fucking blended. Now we're going to cut crease it. You can't really tell because we're putting glitter over it and there's a chunk of mascara up there. But you know what? It's what I did before and it turned out looking fine. So we're going to be taking this Wet n Wild photofocus concealer in the shade light medium beige. This is way too dark for me. I wanted to get some use out of it, so I just only use it for cut creases. Taking a like flat brush.
Let me show you what I feel like what about looks like. This one on this side.
No, it's bigger than the one on the other side.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. You're just delusional. Cut it out. Did you ever watch Full House?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even say what I was doing. I'm a fuck up. We're gonna be taking this Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the shade Midnight Cowboy. It's just this kind of like darker gold.
Midnight Cowboy?
Boy,
what did I tell you about going out and riding those cows?
why are they called cowboys and not horse boys?
Because you hurdle cow. You are a cow hurdler, so you are a cowboy.
Did you just know my gender? Now I'm just letting that dry. I kind of touched it up on the other eye too. Kind of keeping it squinted like I'm kind of high because I kind of am. I'm going to be taking the shade Makeda on a MUA crease brush. This is 315. Very similar to the Morphe E36, which looks like this. Like a little bit stumpier, but this is a little bit fluffier. And I'm just using this to really focus it into my crease. The first time I filmed this, I was filming it and then Rihanna came upstairs and she's like, where's your microphone? And I'm like, I was so angry. I'm not going to school tomorrow. I have an excused absence because it's August graduation. That's what you get when you live the cowgirl life.
That's what you get. Live the cowboy life. Your brother, he is the cowboy.
What does that even mean? We're going to be taking the Essence Superfine eyeliner pen and we're just going to be doing a simple wing. And I'm just going to touch it up with my Stila one because this one is like kind of dulling out. Now that we have both of those, I need to apply a little bit more glitter and blend this one out of my crease. Nothing ever goes right for me in tutorials, I swear to God. Okay, now I'm going to be using the Duo Black Lash Glue and I'm going to be painting that where I painted my eyeliner. I know that's not how you're supposed to put on eyelash glue, but that's what I do. I can't find my eyelash and my glue's going to dry. Oh, here. So now I'm putting on my Ardell Wispies in the style 113, like that. Once that's dry, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express Eyelashes Mascara. I'm going to be combining my natural lash to my fake lash. Oh shit, before I do that, I need to finish my bottom lash line. I'm going to be going back into the Juvia's Place, going back into Bori, which is the first color that we took, this pink one. I'm going to be taking the Morphe E36 and I'm running that on my bottom lash line, just kind of everywhere. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Zobo, which is this purpley color. And now I'm going to be putting on mascara. Now I'm going to be taking the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation in the shade Bisque Medium. And I'm going to be putting that on my face. like a fucking beauty guru. I always draw a smiley face. This is like too dark for me, but it kind of works now because I'm like, tanner, life sucks. Okay, then I'm gonna be taking the NARS soft NARS. That's how Australian people say nose, NARS. I'm gonna put some on my NARS. Now for bronzer, I'm gonna be taking the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I lost my butter bronzer. I don't know, I never leave my house, let alone with any of my makeup, and I had it after Costa Rica, but I'm just gonna be taking this. It's a close second, and it's nice. And this is a Luxie 660 brush. I was about to say I have so much acne. I have more pimples than I usually do. Brianna gets triggered whenever I say I have so much acne.
She is not.
And then when I say I have so many pimples, she's like, no. So I just say I have more pimples than I normally do. Okay, and now I'm gonna be taking blush. I'm gonna be taking the Papa Don't Peach blush in the shade, the only shade there is. I love this blush so much. It makes me so happy to use the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter and my Anastasia 823 brush.
You know, I watched this BuzzFeed video and it was like, how to find the perfect nude lipstick. Match it to your nipple color.
I thought it was the inside of your asshole that you were supposed to do. That's what I heard.
That's really dark.
I haven't seen my asshole, so I can't really rebut that. I've seen my nipple, but I haven't seen the inside of my asshole. Okay, I think I'm gonna do...
It's too much light.
I'm gonna be doing the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Zurich. I forgot to prime my face, but oh well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment, rate, subscribe, suck my dick, and make sure to keep on hating me. Woo!